Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. And if you have not subscribed already, please kindly do so. Okay, let's get into it. So today we're looking at an article by WBN, and that stands for World Boxing News. I have some reservations about this article. It seems somewhat biased against Eddie Hearn and Matchroom in places. That could be just a perception, but we'll get into it nonetheless, and I'll chop it up in my summary. Okay, so the article reads that Matchroom boss Eddie Hearn is facing up to what could become a massive failure in the United Kingdom as reports of poor ticket sales over Dillian Whyte versus Oscar Rivas continues. WBN was informed last week that only a few thousand of the 20,000 available tickets had been sold. Top rank boss, it says, Bob Arum, then went one better by confirming he was worried about the lack of purchases ahead of the proposed Vasyl Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell fight at the same venue. Loma v. Campbell is a done deal for August 31st at the O2 Arena, London. Hearn is yet to make the clash official. Arum has left it up to Hearn to divulge the information to fans, something Hearn has so far yet to do. The Whyte versus Rivas situation is obviously playing a big part in that decision. Obviously, are they mind readers? A big push to fill the void is expected over the next few days. It's less than 2 weeks until the heavyweights are due to fight. Hearn has been pleading with the pleading? You see what I mean by bias? Pleading, not requesting, not asking, but pleading. You see this article, I don't know. It makes me a little bit uncomfortable in places, pleading. Anyway, Hearn has been pleading with the World Boxing Council to make the contest a final eliminator for the Deontay Wilder fight or title. Yeah. A move which could help attract more fans to the event. Participants on the undercard have begun offering tickets to their followers via competitions, a situation which is common with shows that don't sell as well as anticipated. It's bad news, says the article, for Hearn and Matchroom, as the United Kingdom empire, which reigned supreme for years, is struggling of late. Taking his top stars to the USA due to the massive Dan's paydays on offer, the UK portion of his promotional company has suffered as a consequence, says the article. Sky Sports head of boxing Adam Smith has admitted the ongoing demise of British fight nights is not ideal as Hearn continues to pander to the audience across the Atlantic. Anthony Joshua is not expected to fight on home soil this year, whilst the likes of Kali Afai, Callum Smith and Tommy Coyle have all been taken overseas recently. It's now a massive ask to pull Whyte versus Rivas into the tens of thousands with regards to ticket sales, says the article. The additions of David Allen versus David Price and Derek Chisora versus Arthur Spilker are certainly fan-friendly bouts for what is an eye-catching heavyweight triple. Hopefully, things can pick up for what is a big Sky box office summer offering on pay-per-view. The Lomachenko versus Campbell, taking place just 6 weeks later, is also expected to be on the pay-per-view format. Okay, does he go on to say anything else? No. So that is the article from WBN. Okay, it's a very interesting. Now, my assessment, my summary, my opinions on the article stroke situation. Okay, so it is indeed, here's the article right here. It is indeed true that the Matchroom organization has been focused on the American market somewhat. Some big fights going on over there. But that would be all the more so. That should drive fans to see the triple header clash with featuring top of the bill Dillian Whyte, Oscar Rivas, featuring David Price and Dave Allen, Derek Chisora versus Arthur Spilker. So you would imagine then, if there has been a paucity of top-ranked fights or top-ranking fights, not the promotion, I mean top-ranking, high-ranking fights from Matchroom, you'd imagine then that the fans would take advantage of the opportunity of the ranking to see a top-rated fight such as this with Dillian Whyte, the number one WBC contender, challenger to the Deontay Wilder crown of the WBC championship heavyweight. You would imagine the fans would appreciate that offering. Why wouldn't they? With the triple header being as it is, it's shaping up, looking to be a top night of boxing. Seeing the guy who hopefully, the Brit who will hopefully go on to challenge Deontay Wilder for his WBC crown. When Deontay Wilder stops ducking, running. Deontay Wilder, as we know, is taking on Luis Ortiz in his next fight. A rematch which a lot of people are scratching their heads as to why. Doesn't seem competitive. Wilder beat him 2 years ago. So what is the logical point of fighting old man Ortiz again 2.5 years later? When it is widely reputed, certainly by me, that Ortiz lost due to old age 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago. By the time the fight comes around again, it'll be 2.5 years ago. Ortiz was old then. So why are you going back to that particular well? You're not being forced. Nobody's asking you to. It seems just like a filler fight, when you could be fighting your number one ranked opponent, Dillian Whyte. What is the real reason you're going back to rematch Ortiz when you beat him 2 years ago, 2.5 years by the time the fight comes around again? Are you ducking? Are you ducking your number one? That's the question that has to be asked. Are you ducking the number one? Your number one ranked challenger, Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte? Is that what's going on? And why would the British fans not want to see the WBC #1 ranked challenger. A guy who, all being well, if he beats Oscar Rivas, cannot be denied his crack for the WBC belt. But the winner of Wilder versus Fury could be an all British affair. Why would the fans not want to see that? That's why I question the WBN article. What say you? Have your say. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'm out.